What's going on, guys? Multiverse here with yet another action figure review video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Deadpool and Wolverine Deadpool action figure by ZD Toys. Starting off this video, guys, we are of course taking a look at this beautiful ZD Toys packaging, and it is of course the same as what we saw with the Wolverine figure that we just took a look at. We do of course see Deadpool front and center, which he does look absolutely amazing. I love that they got him taking both of his swords out. Looks absolutely fantastic. We do of course see Deadpool and Wolverine's movie logo down at the bottom, and we see some sketch marks as well from Merc with the mouth having fun. I also like how they put a little arrow towards the ZD Toys logo, let you know who it's coming from. I do think that's a very nice touch on their part. This front cover does of course act the same as with the Wolverine. It has the little magnetic door that opens and snaps closed, no issues. Flipping over here to the side, guys, we do of course see Deadpool and Wolverine's movie logo again. Over here on the back, guys, we do of course see the product of the Deadpool figure in the different poses that you can get him in. And down here at the bottom shows you all of his accessories. But you guys already know we'll take a deeper dive into that ourselves. Flipping over here to this side, guys, we do of course see the Deadpool and Wolverine logo again with the figure himself in a what I would call a Deadpool pose if I've ever seen one. And then of course nothing on the top, nothing on the bottom, but right here on the back is the barcode for you barcode guys. With all that said though, guys, let's go ahead and rip this Deadpool out of his packaging and see how he looks. So right here, guys, is the Merc with a mouth fresh out of the packaging, and I have to say, from my first-hand impressions, I absolutely love this figure. He is a beautifully detailed, just looking like a perfect Deadpool figure. I definitely have my small gripes with it, like the pistols not being able to come out of the holsters. I really do wish for a $40 figure his pistols would have come out of the holsters. However, I'm okay with him having his swords and his baby knife. It's just the pistols I feel like is a must. He is Deadpool. He uses many different types of weaponry to fight, so the pistols should have been able to come out, but the detail on this guy is absolutely amazing. With all that said, guys, let's go ahead and get Deadpool out of the spotlight where we know he loves to be and take a closer look at the accessories that he came with. When it comes to the accessories, guys, this Deadpool doesn't really come with too much. When it comes to his stand, he does of course come with the same exact stand that we saw with the Wolverine figure. It's just the movie logo at the bottom, and it is of course with the waist grabber. When it comes to the rest of his accessories, guys, he does of course come with both of his adamantium katanas. So I definitely love seeing that we get these. They are a bendy plastic, so I don't really say you have to worry about breaking them, but you can never be too careful. And he does of course come with his infamous baby knife as well. And then when it comes to the baby knife, obviously a katana is very easy to sculpt, so the handles all have the little inner wrappings on them, but the handle of the knife as well is detailed, and I feel like that is very cool to have instead of just slapping on some flat black plastic on there that's not exciting. They actually put a little bit of detail into the weapons. He does of course come with different types of hands. He comes with 2 fisted hands, and he comes with 2 pointer finger hands, which I feel like is a waste. I feel like if you were going to give us the pistols, give us pistol grabbing hands, that would have been cooler than just having him point at Wolverine. I personally would have rather had the pistol hands with the pistols that come out. And then, of course, his eyes do come out as well. So his eyes do come out like that, so you can switch out his eyes. You can give him some angry eyes and some squinty eyes. Make him look like he's, smiling in his mask a little bit if you were to switch out the other one. Let's see if I can get this one, too, for you guys here. There we go. Got that one out as well. And then we'll stick in this little other squinty eye here. So he's a very happy looking Deadpool, more cheerful. So you definitely have more options for you. So let's other guys, let's go ahead and move away from the accessories and take a closer look at the detail. When it comes to the detail, guys, same as with the Wolverine figure, they went all out on this Deadpool. And I'll even pull the Wolverine figure back into frame here from when we last saw him, just kind of looking at how much love was put into the detail of the fabrics of the suit. You can just see all of the material that they have within the figure. I think that it was beautifully done on both figures, and they do look perfect together. We'll go ahead and move Wolverine off to the side, get him out of here, because this is Deadpool's time to shine. Getting him just a little bit closer, guys, starting off with that head sculpt. I do love that the eyes are interchangeable, so you can definitely give him different expressions, but I definitely love seeing where the fabric connects throughout the mask. I think that is a beautiful detail, and we definitely need to see more of that across the board on all different types of figure creators. So from Batman's masks to Iron Man masks to Wolverine to Deadpool, I feel like they all need to have this much level of love put into their designs. So that way, when you get a figure for $20, $40, $60, $80 at most, when you get those, it should be like you actually got your money's worth and not feel like you got shafted. So going to his chest now, guys, the chest is beautifully done. I love seeing that you have his little knuckle blades or whatever those are called tucked in his suit. That's definitely there, so it's not a missed detail. I do love the golden accents that they gave him. I'm not seeing too much of it on the figure. We definitely have the brown with some silver and the red that matches, but this is the only trace of gold that we see. We don't see any gold knuckles, gold hand plates. We don't see any gold throughout the boots, nothing. There is only a little bit of gold in here. And that was one of my favorite designs and details of the newer suit. Going down here now, guys, looking at the legs and the boots, I definitely love that the holsters are there and the pistols are beautifully sculpted as well. They also have their own little Deadpool emblems on the back in silver, which should be gold. However, they are there and it does look amazing. Looking at the sheath, guys, I feel like the sheath is the only thing that is lacking love because they didn't add the rest of the sheath to go down through it. I get it. It would have done a little bit more to it. Maybe it hindered articulation, but we'll get into that when we get there. But I just feel like they shouldn't have cheaped out on the back. But overall, guys, I do love what they did with this figure. This is going to be on the top shelf. I absolutely love this figure, and it's very, very awesome to finally have another 7-inch Deadpool. With all that said, guys, let's go ahead and move away from the detail and take a closer look at Deadpool's size, his articulation, and jump into some size comparison. When it comes to how tall this Deadpool stands, guys, this Deadpool does stand to the very top of the head. Looks like to be exactly 7 1/8. So I'm definitely just going to call him the 7-inch tall. And I do love having a 7-inch Deadpool that can go with my DC Multiverse. Let's go ahead and move him closer to the camera, guys, for the articulation. Starting off with the head sculpt, guys, he is on a ball joint, so he can look up about that far and look down about that far. See if we can get some more going up since he's a little bit tight. He's fresh out of the package. I haven't put him in hot water yet, so we are going to be just a little bit careful as well. However, we will showcase the 360, being that he's on the ball joint and that he does get some good head tilt in. His arms do go out about that far, but being in ZD Toys fashion, his little shoulder pads here, you have to move them out of the way. So you can definitely move them up here to give him the Deadpool look, but you can also move them down so that way you can get him to actually articulate his arm up there. He definitely can have bicep swivel. Just still be careful with him if he's fresh out of the package. Don't want to break him. Don't want to forget. Got to remind myself. He definitely has double hinged elbows and his hands are interchangeable, guys. So they do, of course, rotate all the way around and get some good hinge up and down and back and forth. There we go. Got it moving. When it comes to his ab crunch, guys, and his ab articulation, his ab crunch is there, so he can lean all the way forward, and he can lean back a bit. The swords kind of get in the way. I think that's maybe why they didn't do the full sheath. However, I still miss it. I wish it was there. He does, of course, come with that little bit of waist wiggle, but it doesn't swivel, and neither does his abs. They don't swivel at all on this figure. When it comes to his legs, you do of course have to pull them down before you kick them out, and they go about that far, and then they go back about that far, being blocked by the non-existent Deadpool buttocks. So it's definitely a missed detail on this figure, guys. He does, of course, come with the double hinge knees. And when it comes to his ankles do articulate down a bit, but he's a little stiff. They go up. He has hella toe articulation, but he does, of course, come with that ankle pivot, but it is slightly blocked by his little ankle pads there. Starting off the size comparison, guys, here we have ZD Toys Deadpool standing next to the recently looked at ZD Toys Wolverine. And as you can see, they do stand just about to be at the exact same height. I want to say Wolverine might just be a little bit taller. That may just be me, or maybe I have his knees buckled or something or other going on there. But they do scale together perfectly. Next up, guys, here we have Deadpool standing next to the Mark 6 ZD Toys Iron Man. And as you can see here, they simply work perfectly. Next up, guys, here we have Deadpool standing next to Batfleck. And as you can see here, they're definitely going to cross universes. And last but not least, guys, if you were looking for that
comic accurate short king,
here we have the Marvel Legends Wolverine standing next to Deadpool, and I think if you let the imagination station free, it's definitely going to work. Alrighty, guys, and there you have it. Another action figure review video in the books on my channel for you guys to enjoy. When it comes to my final review on this ZD Toys Deadpool, I'm going to have to give him a solid 8.5 out of 10. I absolutely love this figure, and I would have given him without hesitation a 10 out of 10. However, I just feel like we need the guns. Deadpool is almost nothing without his range abilities. He is one hell of a marksman. So we definitely should have got the guns to come out of the holsters. It would have turned this guy up to an 11. Let me tell you that right now. With all that said though, guys, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like video and subscribe if you are new. We're on our way to 500 subscribers, so I definitely would appreciate it if you guys would hit the subscribe button and share this video with a friend, especially if you know that they are a Deadpool and Marvel fan. With all that said though, guys, I'm getting out of here, and I will see you in the next video. Later.